Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it live, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. Hope everyone's doing well out there. We got a couple of YouTube premium members in the building. Wisdom Bars. He said, what's the hat sweater combo looking like today? I'm about to show you in a second. What's up, Mark? Thanks for tuning in. We got T-Will in the building. He said wrecked but present. Yes, indeed. Wrecked it is. The market got us going back and forth. We're going to talk about that here today as well. But hey, man, what's going on, ladies and gents? Hope everyone's doing well. Again, welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto Blood. There it is, brother. Hat combo combination today. Look at that. Burgundy. A little bit off. Not fully. I got a hat that matches perfectly, but, you know, I wanted to wear the Detroit hat today, so I didn't wear the Roots hat, which I usually like wearing. But, hey, what's going on, people? Again, Wisdom Bars in the building. Thank you for tuning in. My YouTube Premium member. Mark is a YouTube Premium member. Mr. Sakila says, CB back in the house. Yes, indeed. Ken Smith in the house. Yes, I'm back, guys. It's been well, over the weekend I did a live stream with Big Boy. I don't know if you guys saw that. Go check it out if you haven't. Great interview. Not even interview, kicking it session. Not even kicking it session. Off the chain session, episode 96. Had a great time with him. And yeah, you guys need to definitely go check that out. It was about an hour and 20 minutes. They had to cut it short because he had somewhere to go at 5. So it was a shorter off the chain. You know, usually those off the chains are 2 hours minimum. But it was great. First time having him on. Don't even know why I've never had him on. I literally never asked him to come on. But I asked him and he came on. So it was a great conversation. He's going to be back to give us updates on what's going on with what he's doing on the Hill, on Capitol Hill. He's trying to shake and bake and move some things around for the crypto community. So more power to him. He's more hopeful than I am, and maybe even you. I just don't see. I don't see. Has very ambitious goals for sure, and I hope he gets them through. But I'm not too. I'm just not too convinced. Blood and Crip colors coming together peacefully. There you go. One blood, one love, one blood. Ken Smith, that was great. Yeah, it was a great conversation for sure. Definitely have him back on. And tomorrow I got somebody else. All my YouTube members will get it first because this is a kick in the session that I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be recording and probably put out the raw footage later tonight. Later tomorrow evening. I have someone else from the Hit Network coming on. That should be great. In the kicking it session format, not so much the live stream kind of rundown or format. So look out for that. Bloodalytics, man, this is why I've been so busy, guys. I've been trying to just make sure the launch of the automated system went well. I did a lot of testing and it didn't go well, but it's good now. I didn't realize some of the trades that I was testing with was actually pushing to the people who had actually synced their accounts to Bloodalytics auto trading, but it is now fixed. We are good and smooth now. We're locked and loaded. You don't have to trade, and I got all 3 systems or signals. That is Bitcoin versus USDT, Ethereum versus USDT, and Binance versus USDT linked up on Fairdesk. So now you won't have to move a finger. Won't have to move a finger to trade with Bloodalytics. So we'll make it all back though. We'll take, now we're starting at a deficit, unfortunately, about 20% down from when I started the auto trading. And again, most of those trades were not even from the signal. It was from issues I was having programming the Python script. And I'm not going to go into details, but we're good now. Shout out to my man, Levy. I always get your name wrong. One love, CB. What's going on, man? Mark in the house. He said, great show. Yeah, it was a good show. Definitely great to have him on. I'll have him back in a few months after he goes to the Hill and comes back with something for us to chew on. All right. If you want to sign up for Bloodalytics and save 50% off, you can do that by depositing or clicking the link in the description of this video, depositing at least $1,000 and sending me your UID number. You can sign up for the 6-month and 12-month subscriptions and get 50% off those if you deposit at least $1,000. So check me out if you guys are interested. Again, auto trading enabled. Finally. Man, I learned a lot implementing that. I had to do some Python and some Node, JS, JavaScript deployments and stuff. So it's all locked and loaded though. I actually even got, and maybe I'll give you a sneak peek because once I had the code all set up, it's just kind of a rinse and repeat. Well, actually, yeah, the code is, but I had to configure my, I had to configure an API for MetaTrader, right? So now for MetaTrader, I have my trades running automatically for FX as well. And if any of you are FX traders out there that are Bloodalytics members, hit me up. I'll drop you a link to this chart. You won't be able to auto trade it, but at least you'll have it. It doesn't trade that off. I mean, they're not like super fast signals, but boy, I got 6 pairs running Bloodalytics and it is cracking, and I got it automated on my account. So I'm definitely loving that. Great week last week and going into this week So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But any Blood Analytics members want this link, you can have it. Just hit me up and I will connect you with that. Those are for FX pairs. But at any rate, just waiting for, I'll probably, now that everything is auto trading stably, I'm going to go ahead and start adding other pairs to the copy trading side in a few weeks. I'm just going to let us settle down, get some good trades in, build the accounts back up, and then I'll go ahead and start the, I think because right now they allow you to do like ADA. I'll go ahead and add ADA because I do have a algo for ADA. I just need to make sure it's, you know, tweaked and good to go. And there was another one. There's another, I can't remember what other pair I can do that. I didn't want to mess with XRP. I think XRP is one, but I definitely can add ADA, and that may be the next one coming up. Mr. Sakila said, good show, but I can't see how anything is actually going to change. One needs to have deep pockets to do that with the morons in power. My point too. That's how I feel, Mr. Sakila. My man Ben made it seem like it was a shoe-in, it was a done data. I just don't see it happening that easily, because I personally think that crypto is a direct threat to the establishment. I don't care if it's right, left, Crip, blood, blue, red, Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. It's the antithesis. Crypto is the antithesis of power for those that are in power on the hill, in my opinion. So I just don't see anything favorable. They may pass some laws, but they won't ultimately be favorable for us. They'll be favorable for their buddies, themselves and their buddies, right? Check me out over at Rumble with me in the jungle, rumble.com. I'm going to drop the link to my Rumble channel right now. So go follow. I got 116 followers now, growing. And guess what? You definitely want to follow me today, because tomorrow my video won't be, I might be able to do a video on YouTube tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm hanging with my boys, Rice and Bitcoin Ben. We're doing it again, uncensored. We did a live stream last week. Had to had to tame. Hey, almost had to pull the plug on Mr. Bitcoin Ben, because let me tell you, he was getting a little out of control with the verbiage, the rhetoric. I'm looking shot for him. But thankfully tomorrow we're going to be on Rumble, live streaming on my channel and on Rice's channel. He might even be able to get Bitcoin Ben's channel synced up. But tomorrow, 3 p.m. I think, we're uncensored, no holds bar, ladies and gents. It's going down. It is going down. So you definitely want to come tune in on Rumble. I just dropped the link in the description or chat room. All right. So today's word of the day is onerous. Yes, not to be confused with erroneous, right? Onerous. So onerous is basically involving an amount of effort or difficulty that is oppressively burdensome. Well, there you go. That's a little wordy. But yes, that's the word of the day. Let's see if you guys can use that in the chat rooms tonight. All right, let's take a look at the Bitcoin schizophrenic chart today. My 2 Satoshi chart. Man, this thing, it really seems very, very manipulated. And I talked about a guy who pointed out the manipulation going on in 2017 with Bitcoin. He came out very recently and said the manipulation is back. The manipulation is back. He feels like he gave evidence to that. But I'm just looking at the price action. It does seem very manipulated. I'm going to be honest with you. But here we are. 1, 2, 3 strikes. Are we out? Not sure. We are bouncing off a trend line here that I just drew. So if we break this trend line, to keep it very simply put here at 24,000, let's just say if we break below $24,000 Bitcoin, we head lower back to this area of $22,000 Bitcoin. which would be just like Bitcoin to do. Basically traverse this whole move up here. Literally, that's what it would do. So we would take a 5.5, almost 6% dump here back to this region right here, which is another trend line I have drawn in like a pink, Cameron pink. Let's change that color really quickly. So just keep an alert out for anything below $24,000 Bitcoin. We most likely will start heading lower. If we keep that, then we're ultimately going to try to take out that 25. But you see the slam downs were heavy. 3 of them, pretty heavy sell pressure right there at that level at $25,000 Bitcoin. So it is pretty much, it is in the bull's hands right now, but I don't know for how much longer. Fundamentally, it still is I'm confused as to why we're heading higher with Bitcoin. And be honest with you, there's no real fundamental reason for us to head higher. Interest rates are still high. Interest rates will continue to go higher. They will continue to increase rates, making money more expensive, making the dollar stronger because of a stronger or a dollar that pays you more, okay, is a dollar that is in demand more, okay? So if they continue to increase interest rates, people will want to flee to the dollar. It's safety. They can earn a nice yield, 4% yield, pretty much risk-free. And that's going to prop up the dollar. And we're going to talk about the Dixie really quickly later in a second here. So McKinnon Smith said, I'm onerous when it comes to our government. No lie. Finally, I got the Rumble link, my G. Shout out to him. SDizzle562. Yes, go join me, bro. We're going to do a live stream tomorrow. It's going to be off the motherfucking chain for sure. Bitcoin Ben, my boy Rice, myself. Oh, wait till you hear what we talk about tomorrow. Let's take a look at Forex Factory, though. So today we had CPI, I believe. No, Flash PMI. We had Flash Services PMI. Came in strong. Came in well above forecast of 47.3. Came in at 50.5. Not looking good for the Bulls with that move. Just being honest with you. Good news, like Mr. Sekila said, good news is bad news, and bad news is good news. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. It's just the crazy world we live in right now. Thanks to the Federal Reserve, of course. Ace Jones said, it's not just about the dollar because crypto is a global asset. But the dollar, my friend, is a global currency. I would say 90% of your debt globally is denominated in dollars. So it most definitely is about the dollar, my friend. It is definitely more about the dollar. I just think that we having some players trying to prop it up so that they could take advantage of or try to make you trigger a higher price with Bitcoin. So dollar, speaking of dollar, let's take a look at the Dixie. Up today, 104.17. Built a base off of that low of 101, guys. So, again, we're not out the clear for those who are bullish on the dollar because we do have to break above 105 region. So if we break above there, then we're definitely making a newer local high. Okay. So at this juncture, I don't know how you even draw with this thing. This is some weird ass stuff right here. Select the tool. Okay, let me try to select the tool here and see if I can nah. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. I was trying to show you guys. Yeah, this is horrible. All right, they need to use TradingView or something. This is some nonsense. Anyway, yes, stronger Dixie today. Stocks down pretty big, actually. Dow Jones down 2%, S&P down 2%, NASDAQ down 2.5%, Russell 2K down almost 3%, and the VIX was up 7, almost 8% today. People are getting a little anxious, and why? Well, because They are worried about higher rates. No, Sherlock. Come on now. Like, duh. You knew higher rates were coming. I don't understand why you don't understand, Wall Street. I thought the market was supposed to be smart or outthink the individual investor. I don't know, man. I think the markets get it wrong quite a bit in the short run. Long term, yeah, of course, the market's going to price in the right data ultimately, but hey, it is what it is. S Dizzle said, that's what I'm talking about. Raw and uncut, just how the Lord intended it to be. There you go, church. S Dizzle. That's church for you. Other countries' central banks are printing and the people are buying crypto. Nah, not with a market cap of 1 trillion. That ain't a lot of money, my friend. That's not too many people in crypto yet. Redman, what about Nigeria, though? You can't just drop a CBDC on people and say the currency they have is worth nothing. We need to learn from that situation, find a better way to transition. Yeah, I agree. CBTV price going up. What's going on, bro? Thanks for tuning in, Woo. Market is smart as Biden. Exactly. Hit the like button for my boy. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ace Jones, CEO. Make sure you guys not only hit the like button, but I need you to smack that like button really quickly, all right? Get on that stage and smack that like button at least 3 times or some other odd number, okay? Because if you hit it twice, you just unliked my video. So make sure you guys go do that real quick. All right, let's move on to the first article for today, and that is out of You Today. ANKR spikes 60% on Microsoft partnership announcement. This is good news and something. If you already weren't looking at ANKR, you should probably put it on your radar, because I think this will definitely have some legs here, ladies and gents. The announcement of a partnership between ANKR and technology giant Microsoft to provide enterprise node services. So let me just really quickly look at ANKR. It's up 30% now, so it did pull back from its earlier spike, and I think it will actually pull back even more if Bitcoin can't keep this area right here, ladies and gents. If we can't keep the $24,000 price target or floor on Bitcoin, ANKR is going to really head lower. So you'll have time to buy, and I think it will. But this is something you should definitely put on your radar if you haven't, for the sheer fact that Microsoft is now in this Web3 infrastructure. So this is good news for ANKR. Definitely good news for those who already had the token. And something you should be looking into for sure, because they have partnered with Microsoft. Big news there. As part of the collaboration, the companies plan to launch a service that will give corporations and organizations wishing to access the benefits of blockchain an easy and reliable way to host their nodes. Using Microsoft's cloud's capabilities and ANKR's innovations in blockchain infrastructure, the plan is to offer an enterprise node deployment service of global, low-latency blockchain connections for any Web3 project. This is going to be major. You know we're heading toward Web3 apps. Those will be a thing, a most common type of app deployed in the next 2 to 3 years. So this is something you should be looking into. Not financial advice. I'm just saying look into it. Not telling you to buy it. Just look into it. Coinbase's nightmare. $600 million loss for Q4. Coinbase, the US-based cryptocurrency giant, is expected to reveal a loss of nearly $600 million in one freaking quarter, ladies and gentlemen. You talking about wrecked? That is a wreck right there. Oh my God. 600 million? Crypto juggernaut Coinbase is expected to deliver a tough blow to investors with its Q4 reporting, revealing a staggering loss of nearly $600 million. This would be its 4th consecutive quarter of revenue decline. There's no way. Let me just say this really quickly before we head home. There is no way they're going to be able to turn this ship around. No way. This is a race to the bottom. I've told you guys this for I don't know how many years. Coinbase is a race to the bottom. You can't rely on fees, transaction fees, trading fees to actually make a living, make a viable business out of it, because it's a race to the bottom. They're going to head to zero, just like the Wall Street stock market industry did. Well, all the brokers over there, E-Trade, Charles Schwab, and all the others, TD Waterhouse, they all went to zero on fees. So this is the same thing that's going to happen to the crypto industry. Coinbase's reliance on trading fees has been its Achilles heel, forcing the company to explore new revenue streams in a bid to weather the regulatory storm. So not only is there a structural issue, ladies and gents, with Coinbase and their trading fees as a race to the bottom, guess what else is a problem? Regulation. Okay, the SEC, still every coin, is giving them a very, very hard time, and it's not going to make it easy for them to operate successfully in the United States. Increasing regulatory headwinds have left analysts weary, with regulators ramping up scrutiny on digital assets since the collapse of the rival exchange FTX in November. Federal agencies have accelerated a crackdown on crypto companies, products, and services in recent weeks, and that is, of course, they don't waste any time taking advantage of a crisis, and that's exactly what they're going to do with the FTX. Yeah, no lie about that. It's definitely a goddamn a googly moogly, boy, I tell you. 600 breezy. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Mr. G Swiss says 600 million is a drop in the bucket. Don't hype in the FUD. No, my friend, it is not a drop in the bucket. Though they have 5 billion in reserves, that's over 10%, and that's in one quarter. So they have 5 billion in cash and equivalents. But let's guess what? If you can't figure out a way to turn a profit, all you got to do is say, okay, I'm losing 600 million a quarter times how many quarters until I have zero money. Okay, so it is definitely not just a drop in the bucket, in my opinion. G Swiss, I'm just saying. Let me hold 100 M's then. Exactly. Tell him. I know G Swiss is referring to, like, from a company perspective and them having 5 billion in cash or equivalents, but still, that's 10%. You keep chipping away at that quarter after quarter. That is very quickly, in 9 quarters, you're done data. You're done data. Let's take a look at this one out of Watcher Guru. The Still Every Coin organization is now shaking down old Paxos. We already knew that, but now the issuer is meeting with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, i.e., Still Every Coin, for a quote-unquote constructive discussion. Nah, ain't no constructive. This is what that looks like. Okay? It's a shakedown, my G. It's no constructive discussion when we're talking about the SEC. Paxos and SEC seeking a way forward. There is no way forward. The way forward looks like Marty. Looks like Martin, man, and that's the SEC shaking them down like they always do. And speaking of shakedown, more shakedowns from the Still Every Coin organization. SEC charges Mormon church for hiding $32 billion in investment portfolio. Lord have mercy. Insane. U.S. shakedown, or Still Every Coin, has charged the Mormon church for it with a $32 billion secret investment portfolio. Specifically, the charges are surrounding the church's failure to quote unquote file forms that would have disclosed the church's equity investments. Now, I'm just so sick of, and this is what Ben talked about over the weekend. He said, listen, what I'm trying to do here will eliminate some organizations within the government, or at least change who oversees crypto. Okay. This is what Ben was talking about. He feels like the SEC is definitely the wrong organization to be over crypto. I think it's the wrong organization to be over anything. They never catch anything before it happens. It's always after the fact. So what's the point of the organization? What's the point of the regulatory agency if you catch everything after the fact, after people lose their money? I was watching the Madoff documentary, right, on Netflix. Bro, like, people literally went to the SEC with substantial evidence multiple times, and they still did not catch or try to go and shut down Madoff. Insane. Just totally insane and useless, if you ask me. The charges are aimed at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and its investment management company. Boy, Jesus sure got a lot of money. $32 billion, according to the regulator. Moreover, the statement notes that the investment management firm Ensign Peak Advisors and the church have agreed to settlements. See, that's the thing. It's about shaking them down. As I told you guys, they steal every coin, and then they make you pay a fee, and then act like nothing happened. Continue on. It's insane. It's insane. SEC out here telling folks to break themselves, pretty much, man. Hate to say it, love that violet part in Mr. Sakila said everyone should be using crypto in the right way to circumvent. I ain't gonna say them words, but you said it. Damn, even the Lord's money ain't safe. Lord's money ain't even safe, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. They even taking the Lord's money. This is the devil, ladies and gentlemen. The SEC is the devil. Dan's Barbershop said $875 a bus. We gonna get to that, homie. I'm going to explain. You know, I bought a couple. I tried to buy more. I bought 2 NFTs from Trump when they came out. And yes, that was a good investment, you would think. Vil Spiff said SEC tired of them living tax-free. I guess so. SEC don't believe in God. Ain't that a damn shame? And I'm out of here paying taxes, paying tithes and offerings. Ain't that about Brissology is back. What's up with the title? Trump NFTs haven't flopped. Yeah, well, you will see, my friend. They surely have. I'm going to get to that. Stick around, Brissology. I did see your comment earlier at the beginning. I see you jump back in. We're going to get to that in a second. So stay tuned for that one, my friend. All right. So, yeah. This is the shakedown episode of My Two Satoshis. It is going down. SEC is not playing any games. And let me just be honest with you. I don't see it slowing down. I only see it accelerating. I only see Marty doing more of this. I can't see it slowing down, ladies and gents. I just don't see it. So get ready. Find the SEC in the Constitution. You can't. You can't. I know that's what your point was, but yeah, you can't. Daily Coin. And this is really BUSD. I actually lost a couple grand from crypto.com because of BUSD. Literally, it was bad timing. I had moved some BUSD to crypto.com right when BUSD was having issues. I think they were having some type of exploit or something happened with the network. This was about 3 months ago. And lost my money. They never credited my account. And they tried to do a refund. They refunded to an account or an address that I had no access to because it was coming from an exchange. So Yep, lost some money with this situation, and I think the SEC Binance started having issues and began to do something funky on the network with BUSD. But BUSD stablecoin market cap shrinks by $3 billion in 6 days. So they're having issues. The decline of the stablecoin, and it is all behind and because of the Steal Every Coin organization. All right. This is part of it. This is part of the reason why you're seeing the decline. Paxos can't use it anymore. Anybody within the United States organization, they're not going to be able to use BUSD anymore, pretty much. So I think they're just setting up, they meaning the government, setting up for USDC to really be the de facto stablecoin for all you plebes. And that's the only one you can use. It is what it is. Peggy says, sold my NFT at 5x, then went to 10x at 6x today. Yeah, I ain't sold not a damn thing, Peggy. I still got all my Trump boys. I ain't gonna sell them either. I ain't selling them no time soon. Guess what? I hate to say this, but when the good Lord send Orange Man home, them NFTs gonna be worth a whole lot lower. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. You figure it out. You read between the lines. BTC formed bearish divergence at death cross. Prepare for a crash in price. All right, that's good to hear. I don't follow those types of patterns, so good to see that from Go Panama. I wonder how Mitt Romney feels about this. Surprise, blood even noticed 2G's gone. Hell yeah, man. You crazy. Still every coin organization. You gotta love it, right? Are we leaving the petrodollar and entering the crypto dollar era? It's the same thing, in my opinion, Brissology. It's just the digital version of the petrodollar. Nothing has changed. The sheep just put on some Prada clothes, that's all. You just put on some Louis Vuitton or something, you know, got a little drip on, a little Dior. Nothing has changed, my friend. It is still the dollar. It's actually worse, to be honest with you, because now they can surveil, they can freeze, they can do more types of stuff, right? Polygon, this is another one out of Daily Coin. Polygon lays off, I think, like 20% of their employees. Yeah, they laid off 100 positions, or 20% of their employees, but yet they raised like, what, $450 million in funding, and they currently have about $250 million in cash and 1.9 billion Matic. So, you know, I'm a big fan of Polygon. Okay, they did their thing in 2022. They did their thing. I think they were the best performing crypto, if you want to call it environment, infrastructure, or whatever, out there, in my opinion. They sealed the most deals, the major deals. They were all going to Matic, to Polygon. So you got to give them credit. But damn, I didn't realize they did all that because they spent over $200 million, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on now. If I spent $200 million, I'm sure I would be ringing on Starbucks, Nike, Coke, whatever. $200 million to make that happen for sure. The company, after spending $200 million in under a year, the company is taking measures to cut its burn rate. 200 million in under a year. Black youngster, you got to move over, homie. We got a new one. We got a new one in the building. They got the money to burn. Clearly, where did the 200 million go? Jobs, ecosystem, partnerships, etc., etc. It's not actually clear where the money went. However, there are several possible options. Back in February, co-founder anticipated that Polygon would spend the money on supporting the Polygon ecosystem and acquiring talent. Well, I'm still short-term bullish on Polygon, but I think long-term, all L2s will be in trouble, because eventually Ethereum, if they do what they promise, I think they will. It's just going to take more time, but eventually Ethereum should be able to scale and have speeds comparable to a lot of these L2s. So there's really, at that point, no need for an L2 if Ethereum is even the main blockchain at that point. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know they laid off 20% of their workforce, spent over $200 million in less than a year, and they got $250 million left. Ladies and gentlemen, what a good place to be in, my friend. Last but not least, this is what my man Brissology, he's like, yo, hold on, homie. Hold on, my G. Trump NFTs go bust. What are you talking about? They're selling for $875 each right now. I know, Brissology. I still got mine. I'm very aware. But 100,000 new Trump NFTs just went for sale by Bad Seed Book. Who is Bad Seed Book? So Bad Seed Book is, if I'm not mistaken, a like satirical type of company. I don't know what they actually do, but I think they are some type of satire organization, right? They do different satirical pieces and stuff. But anyway, they decided to go out and create their own Donald Trump collection. So that's what I'm talking about, Brissology. Yes, these fools went out here and tried to create 100,000, or not try, they did create 100,000 new NFTs. And guess what? They're trying to sell these bad boys for $100 a piece. I don't care if you can't stand Donald Trump. I don't think your ass buying this. This is ridiculous. Okay? Absolutely ridiculous. So Bad Seed Book has launched a collection of tradable NFTs, Trump NFTs. The online publication released the collection in response to the ex-United States President Donald Trump's burgeoning NFT collection. This is what they said here. It's ridiculous. What's only $100 has better values and doesn't support Trumpers and truthers? Definitely not the other Trump NFTs. Our non-fungible Trumps are only $100 and can take you to the moon. This is a big ass failure. Because what they don't realize is that behind closed doors, especially now, looking back, hindsight is 2020, right? But looking back on it, people sure would appreciate a Trump in office right now. And I don't care how divisive the media made him seem. More people really was down with what Trump was doing than the media would like you to know. So, hey, big middle finger to you, the Bad Seed. Because guess what? You put out 100,000 NFTs. They look horrible, by the way. You're trying to sell them for $100. And guess how many you sold? I want you guys to guess how many they've sold. They have sold, I think, like 2 or 3. It was something very... They could have gone and bought their own, to be honest with you. So look, the sale of 100,000 Trump NFT trading cards for $100 a piece on Upstream with a 10% royalty going to the creator. The collection will showcase Catalan artist Ivan Cordros artwork from the Bad Seed Book. Yeah, straight flizzop, ladies and gents. Straight flizzop. I literally think they sold like 2 or 3 of them at the time of this release of this here article. I can't see them really selling much. This is some bull. Okay. I know you don't like Trump, but hey, the people like Trump, as evident in the sales. Maybe 20. I thought it was 2. Maybe 20. Let me see. So, The anti-Trump collection has sold only 2 NFTs, according to Upstream. Let's go see. I've never even heard of Upstream. The hell is that? Trying to see here, guys, if we can figure out how many were sold. I'm not even sure how to navigate this website here, so I don't know. But according to the article, they've sold 2. And this article was released on the 21st, so today. So I sold more than this when I did my little NFT release a few years ago. All right. Still up there. Go check it out. Definitely roll the dice. I have to bring that up. It's on Wax. Release it on Wax. Get you an NFT. Might do something with those NFTs low key in the near future. But hell, I sell more than 2. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about, Brissology. A whopping 2, my G. It was a bust. So now you see what Trump NFT release went bust, and it was that one. Round of applause for them hating on Trump and it not working out for him. Mark said, looks like something Beavis and Butt. Exactly, it did look Beavis and Butthead-ish. That's a goddamn shame. As Dizzle said, more like downstream. Exactly. That's crazy. I forgot I had Wax NFTs. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, go check them out, man. I still like Wax as the best platform for NFTs, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it did not get the shine and the publicity and the attention it needed, that was necessary and warranted for their infrastructure. I think they have a great ecosystem for NFTs and gaming. Maybe it'll come back around in the next bull run. But anyway, that's my 2 Satoshis for today. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here. Ha!
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.